Hello, AP coordinators, and thanks for joining us. Welcome to 2026, and we all know what that means. Yep, it's time to learn what's new in the AP Coordinators Manual Part 2. I'm Carrie Larison, retired school counselor and AP coordinator at Westfield High School, and I'm a member of the AP Coordinator Experience team. Welcome to this video on what's new in the AP Coordinator Manual Part 2. And hello, Kim. Real quick question for you. Do we have a lot of new items in the manual this year?
Well, yes, we do. There are definitely some new items we want everyone to be aware of. I'm excited to be here and share those with everyone.
Great. I can't wait. I do have my AP Coordinators Manual Part 2 with me. I've got some sticky notes, a highlighter, and a pen, so I think I'm ready. Anything else?
I don't think so. You're well prepared. Let's jump in.
Well, before we get too far, let's do a couple more introductions. And I've already introduced myself, so
Got it. I'm Kim Casey, Director, AP Exam and Operational Publications.
And I'm Tracy Devers, Director, AP Coordinator Experience, and a former AP Coordinator.
all right. So now that introductions are made, let's go ahead and jump in. Well, this video has two parts. In part one, what's new, we review new or updated information found in the AP Coordinator's Manual Part 2. So here's a little suggestion. Maybe pause this video right now and grab your printed copy of the manual, maybe some sticky notes and some highlighters.
Agreed, Carrie. We definitely don't want to miss these items.
And then next in part two, we will highlight resources that all of us will find helpful as we gear up for the May exam administration. And I'm especially excited to hear about some new resources in that section. So, Kim, are you ready to get started?
I'm ready. Let's go. This first section focuses on new information in the AP Coordinator's Manual Part 2. The good news, Carrie, is we have less new items to share since fully digital and hybrid digital are no longer new.
Right. And can I just tell you how happy I am about that part? I love the fully digital and hybrid digital exams, and I hear from coordinators all the time how much time they save with these new formats.
That's great to hear, Carrie. I like to think of the new things we share this year as enhancement.
Oh, I like that. Enhancements. It sounds very doable, not overwhelming.
Agreed. Let's take a look at how to find the new items in the manual. So, to help identify things that are new, items related to SSD, and items related to exam security, we have some special icons throughout the manual. The first icon is the new icon, which can be found next to any content that is new for this school year. And along with the new icon, we also have an SSD icon, which can be found next to any items pertaining to SSD. And finally, we also see an exam security icon throughout the manual. This icon indicates important information about, well, you guessed it, exam security.
Well, I'm going to highlight the new and exam security icons for sure because I don't want to miss any updates. And I also want to avoid any IRs. Our school, well, we just take exam security really seriously. And if I can avoid the extra work of an IR, that's always a bonus.
I like your thinking. So let's dive into the first of the icons and take a look at those items that are new for this year. Let's start by reminding everyone of the spring deadline. The spring deadline for the AP coordinator to update their exam orders with any late orders and known cancellations is March 13th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time.
Okay, so just to be clear, March 13th. Now, I'm on Eastern time myself, but what about schools in different time zones? Can they adjust that to their local time?
Yeah, thanks for asking, Carrie. I'm afraid that the time can't be adjusted. 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time is the deadline.
Got it and noted. Got it.
This is also the deadline to submit the exam order for courses that start after November 14th.
So this would be any second semester courses that maybe just started in January, or in my case, trimester courses that started in late November, correct?
Yep, that's correct.
All right, so perfect. What's next?
I'm really excited about this next item. This year, College Board is providing printed reference sheets for the exams shown on this slide.
Wait, so this is big. because we didn't have these last year, did we?
We did not. Reference sheets were built into Bluebook. So for this year, they will still be built into Bluebook. And then along with that, we'll have printed reference sheets being shipped to schools.
Oh, that's such good news, Kim. I know some of our students kind of struggled managing the reference sheets and seeing the question on the screen last year. So, again, to clarify, they can use both or just one, right?
Exactly, Carrie. Students can still use the reference sheets in Bluebook. They will also be able to use the printed reference sheets if they prefer.
Oh, that is so great. Now, you said these were going to be shipped to me, so I don't have to print these. Please tell me I don't have to print these.
No printing of reference sheets, Carrie. College Board will send reference sheets in bundled packs of 5 or 10, and then students can use the margins of these for scratch paper as well. It's also important to know that schools cannot print out their own reference sheets. So schools can only use the reference sheets provided by College Board.
Okay, I love this. I'm super excited about it. Now, how about when the exam is over? Do I just throw the reference sheets away? Do students take them? What happens to those?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that. So proctors will collect the reference sheets before dismissing the students, and those must be stored at the school for 30 days.
Okay, that's easy. So just like scratch paper. So I'm adding that to my list to tell my proctors.
Perfect. Speaking of scratch paper, I think I have some news everyone is really going to like.
Ooh, good. Then don't keep us in suspense any longer.
Okay, so we heard so much feedback from AP coordinators last year regarding scratch paper. Thank you for that. This year, proctors will distribute 2 sheets of scratch paper for digital and hybrid digital exams.
Okay, again, hold on. I just want to make sure I heard you right. Only distribute 2 sheets for digital and hybrid exams.
That's right.
Oh, Kim, you have no idea how happy I am to hear that. And I'm sure I'm not alone. I don't have to start hiding hundreds of reams of paper.
That's right, Carrie. You will still need some, but not as much. So remember that students can also use the margins of the printed reference sheets for scratch paper as well. Page 76 in the AP Coordinator's Manual Part 2 provides a full explanation of the scratch paper updates.
Well, Kim, I'm so happy, and I've no doubt every coordinator is doing a happy dance right now about that. So thank you so much. We will still need to collect and store the scratch paper for 30 days, correct?
Correct. Like you mentioned earlier, keep your scratch paper along with the printed reference sheets for 30 days.
All right, understood. And I have put a post-it note on page 76. So what's next?
Well, in the spirit of saving time, the packing list is no longer required to be sent in with the return exam shipment.
Wow, I no longer have to put this in the return boxes. Can I tell you how many times I have sealed my boxes only to see that packing list laying on my desk?
I'm guessing that has happened to other coordinators as well. AP coordinators will still generate the packing list in AP registration and ordering. The physical copy is no longer needed in the return shipment.
Love the time saver, and I love that I won't have to unseal and then reseal when trying to get the boxes out of my office.
So our next update has to do with chairs.
Chairs, really? Okay, I can't wait to hear this one.
Well, this is an easy one, Carrie. Chairs cannot be against the back wall of the testing room. Proctors will have to be able to walk behind all rows of chairs to see the testing devices.
Okay, phew. I thought you were going to tell me I needed to buy new chairs or something. So this is easy, and honestly, it really makes sense. I'll just make sure I remind my maintenance staff when they set up my exam room. So, what's next?
Okay, Carrie, these next updates start getting a little more technical. You may want to share these with your technology coordinator as well.
Got it. I love when they can help me out.
There are some updates for 2026 about verified mode for Chromebooks. So if your students will use Bluebook on Chromebooks, review the website listed here for the latest information.
Okay, Kim, I've made a note on the website, and I will give that to my technology coordinator. So, what do we have next on the list?
So another update for 2026 is that embedded text-to-speech for math content, as well as the screen reader for math sections, so that's non-embedded, will be available in all AP exams which have math content.
Oh, that's really great. I'm sure I imagine students who have that accommodation will really appreciate that.
They will. And more information on this is in the Part 2 manual on page 6. So we also have an update to the Desmos calculator. For 2026, AP exams that allow or require the use of calculators will now have the appropriate built-in Desmos calculator in Bluebook.
Again, just really great news, Kim. So students can use Desmos right in Bluebook, but they also still use their handheld calculators?
So glad you asked, Carrie. The good news, yes, students can still use handheld calculators. Just make sure they align with the calculator policy.
Excellent. So I will let my AP teachers know about this right away. Do we have any more new items?
Yep, two more new items to share. So TestDay Toolkit now includes a Proctor preview, which allows proctors the ability to practice the script and experience TestDay Toolkit before exam day.
Oh my gosh, that is a great ad, Kim. I love it. I know proctors were so nervous about this year, so this will be a great refresher for any proctor we had in the past, as well as a great way to train new proctors.
It will. And there's more that you might appreciate, Carrie. The AP coordinator now has a coordinator dashboard where you can view testing status across all rooms.
Oh my gosh. So coordinators don't have to run from room to room, peering through the doors or tiptoeing in and out of the room anymore.
No more of that, Carrie. You can check in from your office.
Oh, I love that add-on. So great.
One more thing regarding Bluebook. So, updated technical requirements, including operating systems and the updates for Chromebooks that we mentioned earlier, is important to review. So, you can find this information at bluebook.org.
All right. Another note to talk to my technology coordinator about. So is that all, Kim?
One last update regarding score reporting services. So, beginning with the 2025 AP exam administration, score report labels are no longer available for order. And starting with the 2025 AP exams, AP instructional planning reports will also be available for students who take late testing exams. And lastly, the multiple choice rescore service is available for the multiple choice answer sheet for paper exams only.
All right, though, Kim, thank you for all these updates on what's new, especially in regards to the score reporting services. I know many coordinators will appreciate having those instructional planning reports available for those late testers as well,
Hmm.
because it always seems to be the case where we have students testing at that time. So appreciate those updates. I think now it's time to head into section two, where we're going to highlight resources and professional development opportunities that we have. So, in this section, we're going to share some new resources as well as our tried and true ones that we always come back to help prepare us for exam administration. So, let's start with a one stop shop for our manuals. So, locating manuals, guides, resources, it can get, well, a bit complicated, don't you think, Carrie?
Oh, 100%. Do you know how many bookmarks I have and I still struggle to find things?
Yeah, I am right there with you, Carrie. And I know many AP coordinators feel the same way. So that is why we work to create the AP Coordinator Resource Library. This is a one-stop shop for all manuals, guides, and resources that can help us all year long.
Yeah, I love this. I can delete all my bookmarks and just bookmark this one site because everything is right here.
That's right, Carrie. And you mentioned earlier time savers. Let's keep finding ways like this to save ourselves time.
Yeah, well, I'll never say no to time savers. So what else do you have for us?
All right, I have two more that I'm really excited about, so let's take a look. In late 2025, we created an SSD Accommodations for AP Coordinators playlist. This playlist, brand new, includes 7 videos ranging from how to request accommodations to completing the non-standard administration report and everything in between.
Okay, so are you telling me that we can watch videos on how to request accommodations? And also, how about requesting temporary support?
We have a video for that as well, Carrie. The best thing about these videos, they are short. Each video walks us through the steps needed and they contain screenshots. If you're like me, more of a visual learner, these videos will help make the process a little bit easier.
Well, I'm definitely going to check those out. And I know many of us coordinators are also the SSD coordinator, and it's a lot. And anything to make those processes a bit simpler, sign me up.
Yeah, agree, Carrie. I was both roles and it's a lot to juggle. So hopefully we can help make this a little bit easier. I do have another new set of videos that coordinators might like as well. Earlier this year, we created 5 new videos dedicated to Proctor training. Again, these are short videos that coordinators can watch to help them plan for proctors and the training that they will need, as well as having the ability to share these videos with their proctors to help the proctors feel more prepared for exam administration.
Well, I've heard a lot of requests for these kind of videos, so I'm so excited about those and another time saver, right? So tell me more.
Yeah, absolutely, Carrie. So these 5 videos discuss everything from staffing for AP exams, proctor eligibility criteria, what materials proctors will need in the exam room, and more. We really hope coordinators will find these videos helpful when planning out their proctor training because we know it's a lot to not just prepare for exam administration, but also to prepare your proctors for that as well. So hopefully this may take 1 or 2 things off the plate.
Absolutely. It looks like I'm going to have to make some popcorn and check these out. How about, do you have anything else for us?
Yeah, a couple things, Carrie. So many of the AP coordinators who are likely watching this video attend our various events and use our available resources. And we greatly appreciate your attendance at those, as well as all the feedback you give us. So our goal, as always, is to be with you side by side all year long. So on this slide, we're highlighting 3 main offerings. The first is the AP Coordinator Experience webpage, which features all of our latest training opportunities as well as resources. It includes things like registration for Chat with a Coordinator, which is our second option here. So, Chat with a Coordinator runs every Friday this spring, beginning February 6th. And last but not least, Carrie, is the Coordinated Podcast, which features 2 AP coordinators, Carly and Abby, who keep us engaged and informed on the various tasks we need to complete in preparation for exam administration, and also highlight best practices from amazing AP coordinators across the country.
Yeah, I will admit I don't regularly listen to podcasts, but I do love this one. And it really is super helpful, very informative, and entertaining.
Yeah, it really is, Carrie. And, listening to Carly and Abby, it's like listening to 2 friends.
Hmm.
And the podcast really provides us with all the latest and greatest that help us stay. What do Carly and Abby always say, Carrie?
Coordinated.
Yes, keep us coordinated. All right, Carrie, I've got 2 more resources I'd like to share. And that is the AP Coordinator Experience YouTube channel. So this is where you can find that accommodations playlist and the Proctor videos I referenced earlier. The AP Coordinator Experience YouTube channel, it also includes playlists on AP registration and ordering, other information on accommodations, other videos that support AP coordinators. So, really a great repository of short videos for AP coordinators. The second video that is on the AP Coordinator Experience YouTube channel, but I want to call it out specifically, is a video for College Board account help. So I remember last year, Carrie, we were a little nervous about students logging into their College Board accounts. This video can be shared with students to help them troubleshoot logging into their account prior to exam day. And, we heard a lot of great success stories from coordinators last year where that early practice and preparation helped to avoid login issues on exam days. So just want to point out this video one more time to hopefully help alleviate any of those stressors on exam day.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing beats early practicing and practicing often. But yeah, from what I've heard, not just at my own school, but from other schools, great channel and the student account help video was such a lifesaver to help a lot of those students.
Exactly, Carrie. And in the YouTube description for this video, we will have all of these key links as well for, again, that time saver, Carrie, those
Hmm.
links in one place where we can access them for quick reference.
Wonderful.
So that really covers section two of our resources, Carrie, and hopefully everyone has found one or two things that will help ease the process moving into exam administration. And I just want to take this opportunity to quickly thank you, AP coordinators, for all the work you do each and every day to help prepare your students for their exams in May. We appreciate you and thank you.
Yes, I second that, Tracy. I just wanted to shout out and just say thank you to everyone for all that you do.
Yeah, and thanks to taking a little time to watch this informative video, but most of all, like Kim and Tracy both said, thanks for all you do for your AP students and best of luck in this year's AP exam administration.